How to ace your interview with a farmer and what questions to ask him. So guys, today's video is just shortly, we're going to look at some questions that the farmers, when they call you for interview or when you call them, what they can ask. So we've got two parts to this video. The one is how to ace the interview, and the second part is questions that you can ask the farmer. Okay guys, so you got an interview with a farmer. Well done, great job. I mean, it takes quite a lot of effort and energy and patience to get to the stage where a farmer is interested in you, or where your agent organized a work opportunity for you, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you contacted the farmer directly on seasonal jobs. So guys, let's look at what you can expect as questions that the farmer might ask you. Okay guys, it's important just to look at the time difference. So before you make a call or before you arrange for the interview to take place, just make sure that the time difference will be suited for the farmer or the person that will be interviewing you. Okay guys, just make sure that you are in a quiet place where there will be no disturbance. So put all the kids and the animals away and go to a quiet place where you can be able to listen very carefully to the interview. Guys, also very important is that when you address the farmer or the farmer's wife or the person that is doing the interview, address them as sir or madam or madam. So it just shows that there's respect that you have for the person that's doing it. It's very important to listen carefully. So guys, just make sure that you understand the person that's doing the interview with you, and that you are able to listen. And it's really important, maybe just have a pen and paper ready, so if there's something that you can just jot down quickly, or maybe they ask something or they're talking and you just want to make some notes, and maybe there's some questions that will pop up that you can sort of just ask them a bit later. So have a pen and paper ready. Okay guys, so here's the sort of questions that the interviewer will ask, or the farmer, is that they will probably ask you about your skills. They will ask you, have you got the following under your belt? Can you do this? Can you do that? Remember now that they already looked at your CV and your cover letter. They've seen your short little video. So they interested in you, and this is a great opportunity now for you to be honest, be smart, and sort of just answer the questions short and brief. Do not try and explain something. If they ask you, can you do something, and you can't do it, just say, sir, I'm not familiar with that, but if somebody just showed me, I'm a fast learner, I can do that. And if they ask you, can you do this and this, and you can do it, just say, yes sir, or yes ma'am, I can do it, no problem. Okay guys, so the interview will basically go like this, is that they will normally just tell you all about their farm, about their operations, what they are doing, what you will sort of be doing, or what will be expected from you, what will happen during the season. So they will inform you what they will probably expect from you. So if they don't ask you, or if they don't tell you about it, just tell them, or just ask them, what is expected from me. Okay guys, so just have your cover letter and your CV with you, because most of the questions will probably come from that. So if you are familiar with your CV and cover letter, it's not a problem, but just have it handy, just have it ready, so when they ask you something that's on your CV, or something that you said in your cover letter, so that you can sort of just tell them quickly or briefly about it. So guys, the interview is normally something where they want to sort of determine, are you a real person? Are you the same person as on the video? Can you communicate well in English? Will they be able to sort of trust you? And they get a very good feeling when they do an interview, what type of person you are. So it's really important, guys, just to be the person that is on the CV and the cover letter, what they've been given. So there's not much questions that the farmers ask or the person asks, other than can you do this and can you do that, and which is already on your CV. So it's, as I mentioned, it's really important just to listen carefully, ask their answer their questions briefly, short. Don't explain things too much or too long. They must sort of see, listen, this guy that they're going to sort of deal with, or that they want, if they want you to come and work for them, they will know that, listen, this guy is an honest guy, he's got a good attitude, and he's a sort of no-nonsense guy. He doesn't try and explain everything. He's yes and no type of guy. So I think, guys, that's really important, just to sort of, if they ask you, just, here's the thing, if they ask you, can you drive tractor with a GPS system? And just tell them, if you can't, just tell them, sir, yeah, I cannot drive the tractor with a GPS system. Don't explain it. Tell them that, hear what they have to say back, and you will save yourself a lot of trouble. I mean, if you go overseas and you sort of lied on your interview, and you're going to try and want to make a plan to get that under your belt before you go over, you're going to run into problems, because they're probably going to put you in a tractor with GPS, and you're going to sit there and have no idea what to do. So just rather be honest. You've got your skills, you've got the things that you can do well. Make sure that they understand that. So if they ask you about it, make sure that they understand that you can do those things very well, because there's a reason that they're phoning you. They are interested in you, and this is a great opportunity now to seal the deal. Put a cap on it. Put a ring on it, baby. Okay, so guys, to ace the interview and to be successful with the interview, just be honest. Be straightforward. Answer with yes or no. Briefly explain, not long explanations. Yes sir, no sir, no problem sir. Give a good attitude, be positive, don't sound desperate, and just show them that you are who you are, and you are that person in the video, you are that person with the skills on the CV. And I can almost guarantee you, if you give a good vibe over the phone, and you can maybe sort of just let them understand that this is who you are and you will make a difference on the farm. And guys, to sort of close the interview, they will probably say, okay, we asked all our questions. Is there anything you want to ask? This is really important. So guys, here's what you can ask. So if given the opportunity, the interview is done, this is what you can ask. You can ask them about, make sure about the hour rate and how many hours you will be able to work. So because that will determine how much money you're going to make. You take the hours that you work a week times the hour rate, and that's going to be sort of your income. So just to clarify that for yourself and for the family and your wife or husband or kids or whatever the case may be, just to clarify with them, that's what I'm getting paid, that's the hour rate, I'm going to make so much money. Okay guys, remember to ask about the accommodation. Ask them, is it shared accommodation? What is the situation with your accommodation? So that you can be prepared when you get there. Most probably, in most cases, the farmer will have a house and they will share it with 3 or 4 guys, so that and can be prepared sort of mentally, and you can know, listen, this is where I'm going to, and this is what the situation is going to be. You can also just ask briefly. You can just ask, sir, ma'am, will I have transport? Will there be transport for me to buy groceries or to go to the store? So at least that you will be able to transport. Look, according to the HLA rules, you must be given transport of some sort. But just ask, so at least then you know. Okay guys, so you can also ask how far you're from the closest sort of Walmart or Dollar General or the closest store. You can either ask it, or you can just go and check where the town is where you're going to, and sort of just look it up on Google Maps, and you can just enter Walmart or whatever the case may be. I've been in a situation where I worked on a farm where we were like 100 and something miles away from the closest sort of grocery store. So that was a bit of a challenge, because we had to pull a vehicle. So we had to sort of book the vehicle, and then you have to drive with a lot of guys there, and everybody's buying a lot of stuff. Then there's not enough space in the car. So just make sure when you're going, ask the farmer, listen, if you have to go and buy groceries or whatever, is there a vehicle available, and how far is it away sort of from the farm? Okay guys, another important question is, what you can ask is, are you getting paid weekly, or are you getting paid every second week? So most farmers probably pay weekly or every second week. So at least if you know, then you can plan a little bit better, and then you can also sort of work out how much money you will be able to send home every sort of week or every second week. So it will just help you to prepare a little bit better. So guys, with your interview, there might have been a few questions that popped up, and remember to have your pen and paper so you can make sort of notes. But I think that's about the questions that I sort of normally ask. And then the big question, and this will seal the deal, this will ace it, okay, is you can ask the farmer or the person that's doing the interview with you, what are they going to expect from you? Okay, this is something that when you ask this, they can get an idea of, listen, this guy is serious. There's an expectation with this person. So just ask them, what are you guys going to expect from me? And then when they say, well, this and this and what we mentioned in the interview, you can just reply with, your awesome attitude or your friendliness, is just to say, well, if that is what, if you guys are looking for that type of person, I'm really I'm the guy for the job. I'm going to be the right person for the job. I've got a good attitude. I work well, and you won't have problems with me. Okay, so guys, I hope that really sort of helped you. Remember, the last important point I just want to make is that when you do the interview, when you're asking the questions, just be friendly. Be friendly, be grateful. Don't come across desperate. You know, don't sound desperate. Don't sound like you want to sort of just ask them now, are they going to hire you, and you've got this family you have to support. And be positive and thankful and grateful towards them. So after everything is done and the interview is done and you've asked your questions, just tell them, listen, you know, sir, listen, I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you for the interview. I appreciate it. I've got a good understanding of what you expect, and I've got a good understanding of what the farm is about. So guys, that will sort of help you. I hope you ace that interview, and see you in America. So guys, if you like what I do, if you like the information that I share, please hit the subscribe button, join my channel, follow my journey. And I just want to give a great shout out and a big thankful, I've got a very big thankful heart towards all my subscribers. Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. And guys, just remember, today only happens once. Make it amazing.